Lights the Way, written by Mary Murray. It's the author of this book. Yes, and in a faraway land lived a king who was special. He knew he was special because God made him, and everything God makes is special. One of the talents God gave him was being very good with a pogo stick. Because King Nezer was quite frightened of drawbridges, he uses his pogo stick talent to jump over the boat. That way, he never had to worry about using the drawbridge again. Nebuchadnezzar was a good king. He knew God wanted him to serve his people in good times and in bad. He even enjoyed teaching others his favorite pogo sport. He especially liked teaching his royal assistant Archie and his cousin, the young prince, who would become the next king. Prince Junior loved taking pogo stick lessons from King Nezer. In turn, Junior shared with the king his talent of making up riddles together. They both had a wonderful time. But the king no longer teaches pogo stick lessons or listens to Junior's riddles. Not anymore, because one day, the traveling salesman came to visit, and he insisted that the pogo sticks were no longer very special. A king like yourself needs a unicycle. All the best kings ride them. So King Nezer tried the unicycle, but he couldn't get his balance. He couldn't figure out how to work the pedals. Worst of all, he couldn't even use the unicycle to jump over the moat. That made him very cranky. It made King Nezer so cranky that he forgot he was special. He no longer cared about leading people, and he no longer cared about his pogo stick. Nebuchadnezzar became a very grumpy king. The king became quick to criticize and complain. He rarely said a kind word to anyone. The guards stopped wobbling. He would blow to the guards. And no tossing rings to the ducks in the moat today. Helping others, Madame Blueberry added. It looks like we have solved the king's riddle, people cheered. The night of the royal banquet finally arrived. Select presented a model of a new playground for the village of children. Lara told a story called Goldilocks and the Three Pears. Madame Blueberry sang a song about being thankful and announced that the Blueberry Choir would be performing at the village park every Wednesday evening. Jean Claude shared a variety of sculptures he made to display at the town square out of macaroni. And Squires demonstrated how the ring toss talent could be used at the village pool. Best of all, they performed their talents with a smile that they were happy on the inside. And Nebuchadnezzar watched the entire event from his bedroom window in the upper chambers of the castle. King Junior was pleased. He knew people were happy because they were using their talents to help others. He praised the people for solving the riddle. But wait, said the king, what about Larry? He hasn't presented anything yet. Small Sir Lighting Lamps is all about I'm good at. And the sun is setting, so I better head out to my work. He was hoping cheerfully. At that moment, Madame Blueberry stepped forward and bowed before the king. Your Highness, there is something else that Larry's good at, encouraging others. He showed me that God made me special by giving me a talent for singing, especially in the village where everyone used their talents, others grumpiness went away. Now happiness rules the day, thanks to Larry, who helped them right away.